our integers. We're going to do it nice and slow. We're going to start with adding. Can we stop can hear some people mumbling. Just need quiet. Thank you. Some of you will find that you can do these questions in your head. That is great. Wonderful. However, some people always need a little bit of extra help and will need to use the number line, okay? So I'll be showing you that today. If we have a positive number, if a positive number is added to your number, then you're going to move to the right on your number line. So put the word right. What that means is the first number, when you see a problem, so my first number here is a -2, that's your starting point on the number line. So -2 down here, that's where I'm starting. When I add 3, the adding means, if you're adding, you're going to be moving to the right 3 places. Okay, so from there I go 1, 2, 3 jumps, and I end up at the 1, which is how you get the answer of 1. Okay, so adding, and when we do subtracting as well, is going to be moving up and down this number line to find the answers. Okay? So for the examples, I've got one big number line there at the top, and your worksheets will have that as well. You don't necessarily need to draw those little jumps on there that I'm doing, because if you do that for every question, it's going to get pretty crowded. But with your finger, you just count up, count down that number line. Yes, Riley? Yep, just that bit. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with the examples. The first one says I'm starting at -3. So like I said, you don't need to draw this on your number line because you'll get too crowded. I'm starting at -3 and I want to add 4. Adding is always to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I end up at 1. So down here you go equals 1. Okay, now the good thing for me is that I can delete that and then I can do my next one. My next question says, so number 2, my starting number is again -2, so starting here. This time I want to add 5, so that means 5 jumps to the right. So let me do my jumps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I end up at a +3. Question 3, this time I'm starting at a -1. So -1 is my first number, plus 7, 7 jumps to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means I end up at 6. The number 6 was my finishing spot. Okay, how many people are doing, hands up who's doing these without the number line? How many people can do this without the number line? Oh, good chunk of you, really good. All right, great. Just be careful, okay? You just got to make sure you don't make silly mistakes. Okay, so -1 plus 8, so starting at the -1, I'm jumping up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I end up at 7. Jai.
I've already finished.
Okay, I'll come and have a look in a bit.
Oh, no, the one that
Oh, the one that I'm doing. Okay. Question 5, -2 plus 2, so I'm starting at -2, plus 2 I jump up to, and I end up at 0. Next one, I start at -1, and I want to add 3. 1, 2, 3, which equals 2. So hopefully you'll get quite fast at this. That's the goal. Next one, we're starting at -3. -3, and I want to add 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I end up at 6. And -5 is my starting number. Plus 2, 1, 2. You can get negative answers here. I ended up at a -3. Am I going too fast? No? You all keeping up with me? Great. So, I've got 2 more here. Start at -6, adding 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1. Last question, starting at -7, adding 9. 1, 2, 3.